acceptability, probation.
What are we doing? Right.
Did you guys hear us?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
It's 7:08. We're getting ready to start the committee one, which is land use transportation, committee 112. It's November 12th, 2024, 7:08. Good evening, everyone. First up, we have a renewal for renewal call service. Does anyone have renewal call service? So, North Call Service has been doing business in our community for many years. Everything now is with Uber, and so we checked with them. 47%. They have no problems with North Call Service. So we would like to have them continue providing service in the neighborhood. Can I get a motion to continue? Have them do the service.
I'll make the motion.
Seconded.
All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. So thanks everyone. That's all for the agenda. Also, this evening we have the next meeting. We didn't have any objections to it. So that's fine. We have 3 co-namings of streets. We have Marvin Mayfield, Bishop A.G. Quarry, and Casimir. So we're gonna first go with Bishop Quarry because we're here before. We have members of the church here from the Bronxwood Church of God from 3821 Bronxwood Avenue. Would you like to say something about the late bishop?
Good evening.
Could you come a lot closer and sit closer to the mic?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So they could. Hold on.
Maybe not.
Yeah, no, I just. I don't mean that.
Yes, I would like to see. Good evening, everyone. My name is Pamela Quarry, the wife of the late Reverend.
Hold on a second.
Still going?
You're too close. Come here, sit back here. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're too close. You have the feedback. Yeah. Unless I try to.
Then you said put it on the paper.
Somebody.
Maybe it's Ursula.
Is anyone's phone on?
Or Clinton. Yeah.
Well, check this. It's probably. I turn it off.
There you go.
You need to do.
Okay. Sorry, we're getting feedback. This is Quarry.
Yes.
You should continue the house.
I say that I'm the wife of the late Reverend Quarry. And we were married for 55. And they're still with me.
Could you guys hear her? So, yeah, it's a power side. So we're doing wrong.
So don't see it should be good. Let's sit down. Let me good. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I was introducing my church sisters and brought their sisters, Goodman and Combas. Okay. I don't know if you want it to be long or short. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Dr. H.P. Quarry was born in Jamaica, and at the early age, he gave his heart to the Lord. He accepted the call to preach the gospel and to pursue studies in ministry intensively for several years, ultimately graduating with a doctoral degree in ministry and Christian counseling. Bishop Corpus' passion for soul and the well-being of the people to whom he ministered was well known internationally. After years of spreading the gospel in Jamaica and Barbados, he migrated to the United States in 1989. He was appointed as senior pastor at the Bronxwood Church Avenue, located at Bronxwood Avenue on 220th Street. Under his leadership, the church experienced such amazing growth that after a few years, there was a pressing need to search for more space to accommodate the membership. In 1996, the church officially relocated at 3232 Lurton Avenue, where it was renamed the Bronxwood International Church of God, our friendly neighborhood church. He served there until his passing on July 26, 2019. He served the church for 30 years. His major accomplishment at the church and the people in the surrounding community were exceptional. In addition to performing the regular preaching and pastoral duty, he was a teacher, a mentor, a comforter, a friend to all. He was compassionate. He was a man with compassion to serve the people in the neighboring community. Under his guidance, the Bronxwood International Church of God, also known as the Friendly Neighborhood Church, provide philanthropic services to the community, which included the following: visiting sick and shut-ins at their homes, at the hospitals, at the nursing home, and giving children gifts at Christmas time, giving financial assistance to families in the church and the communities who were experiencing financial emergency. Where possible, referring individuals to the relevant government services that could provide them with assistance, christening babies, counseling and marrying community members, and performing funeral service for them, as he did for the members of the church. Providing free tutorial service for members in the neighborhood, preparing them to take their GED and CNA exam. Before passing, he wanted to build a state-of-the-art youth center and a senior living home. The legacy of love and perseverance and the way he touched lives will remain in our hearts, and his legacy lives on. Since the passing in 2019, we have considered various ways that we can honor his memory and legacy. We are seeking your support in co-naming the block of Lurton Avenue between Burke and Duncan in honor of our late bishop for his hard work and leadership qualities. Thank you for your cooperation in making this dream come true.
Thank you so much for this. And rename
It's actually not our name, it's codenamed.
Codenamed.
So I used to say that before, but it just comes to it has to be central to the councilman, and then we made a recommendation based on what was the greatest.
Is it some other people?
I don't think it was. I've never seen it
I
required.
don't
No, I've never seen any.
So they would need a letter from us to Councilman Office and then,
Yeah, once we get a patient tonight, we're still going to notify the councilman, and he will notify, I guess, the city.
so there's no legalities other than us voting.
Just vote.
I'd like to make a motion that we vote on.
Okay,
After public against.
so. Everyone have the motion, can I get a second? Second. Is there any objections? Motion carries. Scoring, thank you. Motion carries the, it's been
Congratulations.
All right. Ms. Mayfield?
Hi, my name is Edith Mayfield. I am the applicant.
You're well. We'd like you to present your husband. Marvin, could you tell us a little bit about him?
Yes, Marvin Mayfield Jr. was a dedicated civil human rights activist, a distinguished native New Yorker, and Bronx resident. He was a devoted member of his community who passed away on March 30th, 2023. An outstanding member of the community, he was selfless, committed, dedicated, and outspoken advocate for those who had been imprisoned, mistreated, and traumatized. Marvin Mayfield's personal experiences in the carceral system drove him to build a movement to change unjust laws and policies. A lover of people, he was steadfast in his advocacy and organizing, and a brilliant and buoyant warrior for freedom and justice. From 2017 to 2019, Marvin helped lead the fight for bail and discovery reform, changing laws in New York State, which spared thousands of people the horrors of pretrial incarceration, allowing them to keep their jobs and homes and take care of their children. Beginning in 2020, Marvin served as the director of organizing at the Center for Community Alternatives, building power with people across New York State who had been harmed by mass incarceration, criminalization, and community disinvestment. There, he was integral to envision and launching a campaign called Communities Not Cages. It was a sentencing reform campaign advancing nationally leading legislation to overhaul unjust sentencing laws. Furthermore, he helped lead the campaign for a clean slate, which became law last year and is actually going to be enacted this week to allow all New Yorkers to access jobs, housing, and education and escape the shackles of perpetual punishment. He mobilized thousands of people across the state in support of legislation to advance transformation, public safety, and decarceration. Additionally, Marvin E. Mayfield Jr. was an active member and lay leader at the Woods Memorial AME Zion Church in the Bronx, New York, where his father pastored in the early 90s, and I served as a minister there for many years through 2023. I am his spouse. Marvin Mayfield Jr. was a community builder and highly active in his local church, which is located on 3122 Edson Avenue here in the Bronx, and is located in the block of the proposed co-naming location. As trustee, he engaged the community to utilize the church grounds for various community activities and events, especially for the youth. And he can be found weekdays planning, strategizing for rallies in Albany, New York, and mowing the church lawn on any given Saturday. The doors of the church were always open when Marvin was around. Respectfully submitted, Edith Mayfield. And recently, this year, a bill has been also renamed. It was originally called the Eliminate Mandatory Minimums Act and is now called the Marvin Mayfield Act.
Thank you, Ms. Mayfield. She went online, was doing a little reading about your husband. Yeah, he did a lot.
Excuse me, it's very choppy. What you're saying has been choppy throughout. So I hope they're going to be like minutes for this because I can't, everything's going in and out.
We see another one of the board members and myself, we went online and we're reading about your husband online. And about all the work that he did. He did a lot of work.
Thank you.
You know, I just want to add, my wife, Bonnie, she's chief of staff at Cavalry Cruise. Assemblywoman who sponsored Clean Slate, New York
Yes.
State. You know, she was very happy to hear that we were proceeding with this, you know, this naming today. I just want
Wow.
to congratulate you. God bless.
Oh, good news travels fast. Thank you.
Members, you've heard presentation by Ms. Mayfield. Can I get a motion? Seconded. Is there any objections? All right, it's been properly seconded and moved. Probably moved in second. Congratulations, Ms. Mayfield. You'll be hearing from the city.
Thank you.
Well deserved. All right, we got Casimir, you can do this. You're good. You can stay there.
I am Casimir.
You can talk. You can talk. You're all family here. You don't want to talk. It helps.
I've been so strong about the idea that I would continue, you know.
Okay.
So I am the mother of Kashmir Marquise. My name is Kiana Gonzalez Marquise. On January 3rd, was a house fire. 227 Farmers. Everyone made it out of the house except for my 5-year-old son. The house has been stable to my family since they migrated here. They lived on Valentine Avenue in the house for about 2 years, and then they eventually bought the house over in Zaventem, and it's been stable for over 40 years. And I was born into that house. My grandfather passed away two years ago, and before he left, he gave the house to myself, my mom, and again, my son. So while I was basically at work, he was on the care of my sister, who recently just and it's been hard, you know. It's happened. It's been like, the entire year has been hard. It was the 3rd day of the year, one of the first fires in the Bronx. And the public school 21, PS 21, I was valedictorian there, and I was also a school president there. And I pushed really hard for my son to attend that school, and he did go there for kindergarten, and they're going to actually dedicate the garden to him next week. They got back to me earlier this week that they said that it was supposed to happen in June, but everything was put up, you know, until now. So that is happening, but I've been attending meetings since then. I know my preschool teacher, she is on the board. She was the one that actually pushed me to attend. I was one of the youngest kids in her preschool class. Even before I was able to attend, she still took me just because I was so advanced. And again, she was mainly the reason why I pushed to do all of the things in school, and then just gave this kid, you know. I'm sorry. Because she was getting my house. So all I wanted. I have a lot of support from the UPS family, and I have UPS family here too on the board. I've been with the company for 13 years, so they did show a lot of support. And again, being a female in a male-dominated company, they love my son. They love my son. I really love my son. we see the sign. And I just really wanted Connie as a parent of another. I don't want to say child. I don't know, just for my son's name to continue to live on. Right now, we're remodeling the house, which is super hard for me to do. But again, I'm the backbone. I've always been the backbone of the family. So it's up to me to do it. And again, speaking and continuing to be his voice is all I've been doing. It's been hard, but nobody knows my child like I've been. Oh, I'm sorry, but
We understand.
so anyway, so I'm asking for Coney to be on the street.
227th Street. Right? All right. Who you gonna reach?
Sorry.
Yeah, the motion. Second. Second. Is there any objections? You can properly move second. It's done. Congratulations. All right, it's actually 7:29. Can I get a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn. Second. Let's go. Well, thank everyone for coming out. Actually, it's really good when the family and it actually helps us to paint a picture of the person. So that I have to actually present it. That's why I actually went and I actually did research on Mr. Mayfield because I actually like to feel a person. It's important, like, because I'm an architect in the city, so I like to know my subject and know what it is I'm doing before I have a meeting. So, All right, I want to thank everyone again. And good evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. See you. Great.
Is this meeting still on?
I'm not even sure. I was expecting them to come back once they got their tech resolved, and that hasn't happened.
Hello. Is there anybody here from this office?
I wasn't able to hear anything.
I'm not hearing anything, so I think it should be safe to say by 8:30 if we don't hear anything, we should just call this meeting like done. This is like
Okay.
an hour, 18 minutes on this phone.
Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can hear it.
I can hear it as well. There was some kind of notice up there that said that the sound was off or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen
Hmm.
that, but there's nobody sitting at the desk. I don't even know who's calling the meeting.
Is there any alternate way of getting to
There
the
was
meeting,
two
like
meetings.
a call in or something?
There was two meetings prior to this. A meeting prior.
Excuse me?
Somebody said something?
I think it was Patricia Basso was speaking. She said
About,
something about,
about a meeting or about two meetings prior to this? I don't know what she was talking about, but that's what I heard her say.
I
I
was
don't know.
in a meeting from 6:30 to 7. And then another meeting started, I thought, at 7 o'clock. And then I had to get off a little after it started.
We only got notification for 7 to 9, so I'm not sure which 6 to 7 we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 7 to 9. There was people from the 6:30 to 7.
I don't know who they are.
It was George. Ursula was on there and some of the committee. What committee was that? I
To
think it,
discuss the street signing, so we got notification for 7 to 9.
yeah,
That's what
so
our email.
that's why I stayed on and I used that link. I don't know, but came from George. Let me send him a text.
Oh, I'm gonna mute until somebody else want to talk or block out the background noise.
I sent George a text, so wait for him to call me or text me back. Hello? I spoke to George. Is
Okay.
everybody, okay, the meeting from 7 to 9 only lasted 15 minutes, from 7 to 7:15. So that was the meeting that I was on. I was on the meeting at 6:30, so it went right after.
Wow.
Did y'all get on after 7?
Yeah, we had difficulty getting on.
Oh, okay.
I joined about 7:20 and there was nobody there but a desk.
Right, they had just finished. So he was like, no, it's over. All right, I will tell him that I told him he had about 6 or 7 people waiting. So that's when he said to me, oh my God, it's over. We did it already. It didn't last as long as he thought it would be.
See, they should at least stay the full time frame that they're saying that they're going to be here. If they're going to be here for the first
Correct.
15 minutes, they should let us know the first 15 minutes is important.
Or he should have, another email should have went out saying the meeting was shortened. I will tell them, I don't think Ursula, if Ursula was there, I think Ursula was there for the meeting that started at 6:30. So,
That'd be nice if in the future they would honor exactly what they was going to say and do. You know, that'd be nice. So next time that we do attend these meetings, that there will actually be something done and heard.
okay, well, they actually did it and it was not 2 hours, it was 15 minutes, it seems like. So I will send him an email and let him know. Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.